Once upon a time, in a small picturesque town, there lived a woman named Clara. She was known for her warmth and kindness, always putting others before herself. Clara married Ethan, a charismatic man whose charm could light up any room. However, beneath his charming surface lurked a darker persona. Ethan was a narcissist. At first, their life seemed idyllic. Clara worked tirelessly to maintain a perfect home and a supportive atmosphere for Ethan, eager for his praise and approval. Some days, he showered her with compliments, acting as though she was the best wife anyone could ever ask for. On those days, Clara flourished, basking in his affection. But on other days, Ethan's mood would shift inexplicably. A stray sock or a slightly burnt dinner would ignite his criticism, and suddenly Clara would feel like the worst wife in the world. The highs and lows of their relationship began to take a toll on Clara's spirit. She often found herself second-guessing her actions and feeling unworthy of love. One day, during a particularly harsh criticism from Ethan after a flawed dinner party, Clara's frustration reached a boiling point. Instead of collapsing under the weight of his words as she usually did, she decided that she had had enough. It was time to take control of her life. Clara devised a plan for her revenge, not one rooted in malice, but in empowerment. She began by reclaiming her identity. She started taking painting classes, something she had always yearned to do but never felt permitted to pursue. With each stroke of the brush, she found her voice again, and even in the solitude of her studio, she felt invigorated. As her passion for art grew, so did her confidence. She made new friends, explored her creativity, and even started showcasing her work in local galleries. When Ethan noticed her newfound independence, he initially attempted to belittle her efforts. But Clara held her ground, realizing that his harsh words no longer had the power to define her. The final act of her revenge came when Clara decided to host a gallery exhibit featuring her artwork. She invited the entire town, including Ethan. The evening was a celebration of self-expression and empowerment, and as Clara stood in front of her creations, she felt a sense of liberation. Ethan arrived expecting to see Clara in her usual submissive role, but was struck by the transformation she had undergone. Surrounded by admirers discussing her work and applauding her talent, he felt a flicker of panic. He could no longer control the narrative. In that moment, Clara realized that the best revenge wasn't about causing harm, but about thriving, despite the toxicity in her life. She had reclaimed her power, and as the applause echoed in her ears, she knew she would no longer allow Ethan's behavior to dictate her sense of self. From that day forward, Clara embraced her independence and continued to pursue her passion for art. Ethan watched from the sidelines, once the center of attention, but now simply a bystander in her vibrant, flourishing existence. Clara's journey illuminated a crucial truth. True strength lies within oneself, and reclaiming one's identity is the most powerful form of revenge.